Good evening. I'm meteorologist Danielle Moss with the weather impact update for you. We have been awaiting the rain all day long, and it has finally arrived. Here's a look at our current satellite and radar. This low pressure system that is off to our west finally starting to expand into the state of Georgia. It is a very large system. It's coming in from the Gulf. It's bringing heavy rain showers into Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, even some winter weather across the Mid-South, maybe even some heavier rain showers to Tennessee, Alabama, and finally here at home. Over the last hour or two, we've started to see this rainfall really pick up across North Georgia, even portions of Northeast Georgia. In fact, right now our radar is even picking up maybe some kind of wintry mix in the North Georgia mountains. In fact, as you take a closer look at it, you can barely see a few little pieces of pink. That means we could be seeing some rain or maybe some sleet mixing in there. It's not quite cold enough to see freezing rain, but there is a chance to see maybe some sleet definitely start to develop there. A heavy pocket of rain into Northeast Georgia, moving through Clayton and Cleveland and Toccoa as well. A closer look into Metro Atlanta, it does look like we are still mostly dry north of the 285 perimeter. However, south of the 285 perimeter, Forest Park, DeKalb County, as well as portions of Gwinnett County, really starting to get in on that rain. It's still light in nature. The heavier rainfall is still on its way, but really heavy rainfall moving close to central and south Georgia. So Thomaston getting some really heavy downpours as well. South of LaGrange getting some really good rain. Here is a live look into Midtown. I'm not seeing any raindrops on our camera just yet. It doesn't seem like it's raining at our station in Midtown, but you can see the flag blowing in the wind. This is in Rome. The streets are also wet. It's wet there in Rome, and obvious raindrops in Blue Ridge as that rain is definitely heavier in nature. Over the next 2 hours, the rainfall will be getting heavier. It doesn't matter where you are in the state of Georgia. You will be impacted by this. You will be seeing this rain increasing and those temperatures staying cooler. We do have a weather impact alert for your Tuesday morning because of the rain and how much it will be impacting your Tuesday morning commute. We're talking about some really intense, heavy downpours, maybe half of an inch to an inch, maybe an inch and a half in a very short amount of time. So definitely want to make sure that you are being very careful, allowing extra time, using caution. The winds could be gusting 20 miles an hour. And when we're talking about really heavy rain, that can make a mess for your morning commute. That's why we decided to go with the weather impact alert. Let's time it out for you. What can you expect? This is look at our updated forecast track. What are we seeing right now? It looks exactly how the radar does currently. So that's a good indication that the model is trending to actuality. So Tuesday at midnight, if you work third shift or if you're planning on getting a really good night rest, might be in luck because we will have some heavy rain showers definitely all across the state of Georgia. Widespread rain, those yellow little pockets, that's definitely some heavy rainfall. Maybe a rumble of thunder. I'm thinking that that's probably not really the case for everybody. It's really going to be the heavy rain. Look at this. This is 5 a.m., especially across East Georgia. That's a lot of rain that we're going to be continuing to see coming in. And even around 7 and 8 o'clock, that rainfall is continuing. Now, the closer we get to midday, around 11 a.m., we start to dry out just a little bit, which will be great. And in fact, as we head into your Tuesday afternoon, we will be mostly dry. Some of that cloud cover will try to move out of here as best as it can, but those temperatures will be falling throughout the day. We do have the weather impacts alert until 9 a.m. on your Tuesday morning. And then as we prepare for your Wednesday, anticipate a cold start. Actual temperatures into the upper 20s, a very, very cold start for us on Wednesday. In fact, some counties have already opened warming centers ahead of the cold arriving. I know Clayton County has some that are open. In fact, Cobb County, Must Ministries, they also have a few warming centers open. So if you know anyone who needs heat during this time, please make sure that you reach out to your emergency managers and try to get that information to them appropriately. On Thursday, we could be seeing a few scattered showers. Thursday doesn't look like a complete washout. In fact, models really aren't agreeing on the rainfall for Thursday, but there is a possibility. So we do want you to be prepared. This is a look at the next 3 days. Once again, a Tuesday weather impacts alert until 9 a.m. I was talking about that cold weather that will be coming in behind the rainfall. On Wednesday morning when you wake up, temperatures will be near 29 degrees. When you factor in the wind chill, it's going to feel more like 27. And Thursday, a little bit better, but still very cold. we should not be this cold just yet. It's really just the first day of December. It is the first day of meteorological winter. And it feels like winter for sure, but we should be around 60 degrees for our high and around 40 degrees for our low for this time of the year. So what are we looking for as we head throughout the rest of your Tuesday? Look, this model is showing that cloud cover moving completely out. I do believe that on Wednesday, it will be a mostly dry day. A very cold start though. This is 6 a.m. on Wednesday, 31 degrees in metro Atlanta and the North Georgia mountains and in Northwest Georgia, around 28 to 29. Here's what you can expect though, that cold weather was going to be continuing to linger around. This week, we're not going to make it out of the 50s. And in fact, by Friday, our high could be just 48. If you have to do anything outdoors, I do suggest Wednesday is your day to get it done. We're talking about mostly dry skies. We're talking about no rain, and it's going to be plenty of sunshine. It won't be very warm, but it will be a day where you can get those Christmas decorations up. You can maybe rake some of the leaves, whatever you need to do outside. That's the day that you're going to want to do it because we'll be tracking some more rain. This model does have a chance for rain to come in on Thursday. Our long range model is kind of holding back on that Thursday rain. In fact, it has the rain coming in for your Friday morning. Friday, all models are showing that the rainfall will be arriving. The timing of it is just still a little bit off, and we're a few days out, right? So we still have time to get it together, but we do know that there is at least a 30 to 40% chance that we could be seeing some heavy downpours once again for your Friday. Also behind this secondary front, I guess this would be the third front that passed through in the next 7 days. We want to make sure that that rainfall doesn't linger into your Saturday as well. One of the models has that rainfall being clear, no rain for your Saturday, while the other one is still kind of bringing it in and lingering into your Saturday. This model also has some rainfall for your Sunday and maybe even possibly for your Monday as well. Here's a look at our European model. This shows that Thursday afternoon rain that I was telling you about, which I could see that happening. We do have the cloud cover that will be in place there. That definitely has a chance to bring in some of that moisture. So that's why we went with a 20% chance for rain on your Thursday. Now, Friday at 9 a.m., once again, Friday is looking maybe like a 40-50% chance of rain. And then this model has that rain out of here by Saturday, which is good, and dry skies for your Sunday. So model's not agreeing for later on in the week, but one thing we do know for sure is that you want to make sure that you are prepared for that rainfall for tomorrow morning. As far as rainfall totals for the next 7 days, this is between now and next Monday at 7 a.m., maybe seeing 2 inches here in metro Atlanta. It all depends on how much rain we get tomorrow and how much rain we're going to be seeing on the back end of the week. That's going to play a big role in that rainfall. Now, this is much needed rain. We are definitely in a drought, so any kind of rainfall will be some relief, and we need it, we need it, we need it, but we don't want to get too much at once because that could kind of introduce a flash flooding scenario, and as of right now, we're not looking at that. Here's a 7-day forecast for you. Weather impacts alert for your Tuesday morning until 9 a.m. Then we start to dry out. Then as we head into Tuesday afternoon, we start to see some of that cloud cover pulling out. And Wednesday will be mostly sunny, high near 51 degrees. Once again, I can't stress it enough. Wednesday is the day that you want to get stuff done. Models not really agreeing on Thursday rainfall, but if it does rain, all the models are showing for like scattered showers Thursday, really late morning, early afternoon. Friday does look like another day where we could be seeing scattered showers off and on throughout the day. And Saturday's rain is just all dependent on how fast or how slow the rainfall on Friday moves out of here. One thing for sure is those temperatures are going to continue to stay below average as we wrap up the next 7 days. You want to make sure that you are prepared for increased rain chances. Make sure you allow extra time tomorrow morning as you get ready to leave the house. We want to stress that. That's why we issue that weather impacts alert. We don't want you to be sliding over the roadways. Make sure you allow extra time and take your time out there on those roads. I'm meteorologist Danielle Moss. We will be on at 11 p.m. on 11 Alive and 11 Alive Plus.